So if the purchase price is 75% of market value, is it okay to fully finance? Absolutely. So that's the whole reason that we use the 75% of the after repair value, right? Like if we didn't mind leaving money in deals, then we wouldn't necessarily have that 75% ARV in our formula we use. But we borrow 100% of the purchase price and 100% of the rehab costs from private lenders. So if we are acquiring or renovating a property, then we first use a private lender and we will borrow 100% of that. So while we have none of our own money in a deal, we are only in 75% of that after repair value. So then after we get that property renovated, after we get that property rented out and seasoned, then we approach a traditional lender and we will do a cash out refinance or just a rate and term refinance since it already has an underlying mortgage from that private lender. And then the bank will do 75% loan to value. So if you ran your numbers right on the front end, then hopefully, you're 75% or less leveraged, in which case at that point, all you're doing is swapping that long-term bank finance to whatever short-term private lender money that you had. So now you're effectively into a deal without any of your own money. Now, because I'm human and not some like rote machine, there are most certainly circumstances where we have purchased a property that I wanted because it is either near investments that we already have. I thought it was just a fantastic deal. The kind of house resonated with me because I've got a little bit of that hoarder gene in me where I just like collecting things, right? So if I think a house is awesome, then from time to time, I don't mind leaving $5, 10, $15,000 into a house because I think it's going to be a value add to our portfolio long term. However, there's a limit on how many times you can do that because when you leave money into property, you're using up your own capital. And one of the things that really gets in the way of scaling a business fast is depleting your own capital. So no matter how much money you have, you're going to run out of it if you deploy all of it. However, if you're financing 100% of a property, yet you're still maintaining a solid loan to value ratio of 75% or less, then you're going to be okay. And there's no limit to how many of these you can do, except for how much money you've raised from private lenders. Thanks for watching that clip. I thought that was a good question. And I think you can ask good questions too. Join us every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live stream Q&A where we answer plenty of questions just like this one. In the meantime, consider subscribing to the channel if you want more of this content. And if you want to increase your deal flow, analyze properties better, and help me feed my family, click the link below for a free 7-day trial of PropStream.